The Kensui fabric resistance band said, "Hi, I'm Jonathan Pritchett with Theology, Geek Fitness, and I'm going to review those in this video." So, like everything Kensui has put out, I bought it. For some reason, I just like their stuff, and I've started using more of it, and I always find a use for things that they sell, so I just keep buying whatever they got and incorporating it into my workouts, and I really, really like the company. And because I've always been into resistance band training, as anyone who's followed this channel knows, seeing that they had a set of fabric resistance bands, I've never used the 41-inch loop bands that are made of fabric. I've used like fabric bands from Undersun and from Liebert, sent me like, these hip bands. So I figured, why not? So I got it, $39 for a set of 4 bands, and you get a little bag with it. The coupon codes out there on the internet typically work, so you could probably get 10% off or something like that, so get them even cheaper. So my thoughts are, first and foremost, I do want to say that I do like them. That's number one. I do like them, and I also want to say that even though I do like them, if like resistance band training was going to be my primary thing, and for a while it was actually my primary thing. I've done a whole lot of resistance band training in the past few years. I don't do as much of it now as I used to, but I would say that I would just go ahead and get a set of latex bands if that's your primary way of training. If resistance band is your thing, may want to just stick with the latex. Now, having said that, these 41-inch loop bands, you can do everything that you can do with latex bands. They work just as good on all of that. If you've ever seen like a set of like 5 bands or 4 bands on Amazon that are just latex, and all of them follow the same color scheme just about. They have the yellow one that's the smallest one, least amount of resistance, and they have the red, then the black, and then the purple and the green. Or you've seen the 4 ones that don't have the yellow bands, just the red, black, purple, and green. Well, this set of fabric bands follow the same pattern, whereas the red band would be the lightest, and then the next one up would be the black, and then the next resistance level would be the purple, and then the next resistance level would be the green. So it follows that same color pattern. The red fabric band has a range of 15 to 30 pounds. The black is 25 to 45 pounds. Purple is 35 to 65 pounds, and the green is 45 to 90 pounds. Now, those are less than the ranges that you would find on like the red latex. The red latex bands and the black and the purple and the green, they're typically rated higher. Now, how accurate are those? I don't get out a digital scale and test them like other people have. You can find those videos on YouTube, but it's still overall less resistance with the fabric bands than you're going to find with a set of 4 or 5 latex bands. So keep that in mind. That said, like the quality of these are fantastic. The tension curve is linear, of course, because it's resistance band, but it just feels like there's more tension throughout. You can tell there's more tension throughout, even at the beginning, and then at the isometric contraction, is where tension with linear variable resistance is always the hardest at the top of your range of motion. The tension throughout feels tougher, I think, with the fabric bands. So even though the tension rating of the range of pounds of tension on these are lighter, it just feels a little bit. I'm not saying it's a huge difference, but just a little bit tougher. And so I do like that about it. You can do all of the same exercises with these fabric bands as you can do with the latex ones. I carry with me a door anchor that I threw into the little carry bag just in case I want to drag these out and do some resistance band exercises as accessory work to just doing calisthenic stuff. Like if I just have my easy vest and a few weight plates and I want to add even more tension, I can get out these resistance bands to add more tension to various lower body exercises. They work great for the same things the latex bands do as far as like pull-up assist, you know, assisting for dips or even resisting dips or resisting your body weight rows. They're great for all of that. And so they're really solid. The material is great. I just don't have any worries about these not holding up. They probably would outlast the latex bands. They're just really high quality. I like that about them. Depending on the exercise, they don't actually feel all that more comfortable when you grab the band directly without gloves any more than with the latex band. So a lot of people who are, you know, serious about resistance band training, if you use gloves for the latex, I would say you're still going to, for some exercises anyway, you're not going to find these all that much more comfortable to your grip without gloves. Now, for a lot of exercises, I've been using the Kensui Swissies as my resistance band handles whenever I use handles for things. And I like these. They work great with these as well, if not a little bit better. One of the things that I like about these over the latex bands is they're all the same size and the same width, right? And the same thickness. So I like that about it because, say if you're doing push-ups and you're grabbing the bands, or even chest press, and you're putting it around your back, that's a lot less. This is one of those things where it's actually more comfortable, and that's a lot less than having a bunch of latex bunched up when you lay your hands flat on the ground, or even trying to grip pull-up bar handles or whatever. So I do like that, the dimensions of these better than with the latex bands. So that's one of the advantages to these that I like. So quality is great. I think these are machine washable as well if they start to stink on you, so that's a good thing. But having these, say if you're just outside working out and you don't have your Kensui adjustables and all of your various sizes of weight plates handy, you just have your Easy Vest on, and you got a pull-up bar and you want to do some lower body exercises, and you want to throw in the resistance bands just to add even more tension to what you already have in your weight vest. Great for that. Great for throwing them in for accessory work if you don't have dumbbells handy. Like I said, I wouldn't use them again for if resistance band training is your primary thing. I wouldn't use fabric bands for that because you're getting a lot less tension with this set than you would with a 4 or 5 band set of latex. But for what you would need them for, to mix them in with like a calisthenics workout to do some accessory work, I think they're just as good for that. You know, if you're just working them in for various exercises, I like them. So those are my thoughts. They get a thumbs up for me. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about them in the comments, or what you think about anything in the comments. It helps out with the algorithm, I suppose. If you like the video, click the like button. If you don't like the video, click the dislike button. I don't really care either way. And if you want to support us at Theology Geek Fitness, you can do that by going to patreon.com/theologygeekfitness. $1 gets you in the door, and patrons have access to exercise videos featuring the and full workout videos featuring the type of equipment that I really like to use and feature on this channel. And also, if you're a $10 patron and above, if I've reviewed a product that I either like or don't like, but I'm not going to use on a regular basis, I let the patrons have first come, first serve on those periodically, so that you can get in on that as well. So consider that, and I appreciate it. Just like I appreciate you watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.